it's a word of warning, okay? This is only for fully locked 4-wheel drive Tundras, okay? It might work on your Tacomas and 4Runners if you have the same computer layout as mine, same wiring. But I don't know. I've never worked on 4Runners or Tacomas before. This is my personal truck. It's a Tundra. It's a 2000 Tundra, and this is how I made this option. Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming from within my house, and I want to show you something. It's about an episode that I did last year regarding having an option of adding a 3-wheel drive option into your fully locked Tundra. This may work on a Tacoma or a 4Runner if they have the same computer and same electronics like my truck. So I have finally perfected it. Last time when I did that video, I was unable to shift it into 3-wheel drive low. However, this time, because I was able to perfect it, it is able to shift into 3-wheel drive low. And so this coming video that I'm going to show you, that video will show you on how to manipulate your electronics wiring harness so that you can perfect that 3-wheel drive option as well. So the option that you can do now is you can go 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low, and if you choose to, you can go 3-wheel drive high and 3-wheel drive low. And the reason why I like the option of having that 3-wheel drive for a fully locked front Toyota Tundra is so that it does not have that binding that one has when one fully locks their front differential. Okay, so you have the option of turning off the front differential so that the power only gets to one side, and in doing that you have the option of going 3-wheel drive high and 3-wheel drive low. And if you want to, you can then switch it to 4-wheel drive high and 4-wheel drive low. And so that's what I want to show you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. That way you can follow me on my next project. Hey guys, this is the other guy coming to you today. It's another cold day in December. As you can see, well, you won't see it, but the sky is blue. And it's getting colder and colder every day. It's December. So anyway, I want to show you a project that I finally perfected on my truck. So it's about the 4-wheel drive system. Basically, I have finally perfected the 3-wheel drive option that I've been talking to you guys about in my previous last year little episode on converting your 4-wheel drive to 3-wheel drive, you know, making it possibility for you to use a 3-wheel drive option if you have a locked front differential. So I finally perfected today, and you can see right now my truck, all 4 wheels are spinning. Okay, the reason is because it's fully locked front and rear, so all 4 wheels are spinning. Spinning. Did I say spinning? No, I said spinning. Okay, sorry, my mouth is kind of dry. So anyway, so I finally perfected the 3-wheel drive option. I'm able to make it shift into 3-wheel drive low. If you were following me the last time when I did this, I was not able to make it into 3-wheel drive low. The reason was because I did not know how to disconnect or rewire my computer or trick my computer into thinking everything's fine. So this time I did it, and I'll show you. Okay, so right here, okay, right now it is on 4-wheel drive. All wheels are spinning. Okay, and let me show you. So as you can see, all wheels are spinning. And watch, I'm gonna go and turn on my 3-wheel drive high. Okay, so I'll be right back. So as you can see, that's 3-wheel drive high, okay? I stepped on the emergency brake so that the wheel will not spin too fast, but that is 3-wheel drive high. So watch this. I'm gonna go and turn on 3-wheel drive low. So that's 3-wheel drive low, and I'll show you on the indicator, okay? So if you have a 4-wheel drive, you know that when you shift into 3-wheel drive low or 4-wheel drive low, the low indicator will come on, right? So let's go in. Okay, so that's the 3-wheel drive low. However, it's reading 4 low, but I know it's 3-wheel drive. Okay, as you can see. There, see? So 4 low in this position is 3 low. So how I turn this off? You like usual, shift into neutral, press the 4 low button. It's off. Now it's 4 high or 3 high. Turn that off. Now I have a 2-wheel drive mode 4-wheel drive vehicle. So yeah, that's the thing here. So let me show you how I do this. I've made these 2 buttons, right? Now this button right here is for the ground, okay, for the ground on my computer, and my for the ground on my 4-wheel drive, and also for the ground on my front differential. This here is to trick the computer into thinking that it's on 4-wheel drive, but it's not. I'm actually disconnecting the actuator in my front differential. Okay, so to turn on 4-wheel drive, I've set it up that when this is flat like this, when I turn this thing on, okay, to 4-wheel drive, see, it goes onto 4-wheel drive. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now it is fully 4-wheel drive. Okay, 4-wheel drive is on right now. Okay, so as you can see there, okay, and then to go 4 low, I shift this to neutral and then press 4 low, and there, it's on 4 low. Okay, so let's get out of 4 low, and let's get out of 4-wheel drive, and it's off 4-wheel drive right now. See, so if you want to go 3-wheel drive, the option here, lift these 2 knobs right here, these 2 switches, goes all the way to that side, and then press this. There. Now it is on 3-wheel drive. Okay. In 3-wheel drive, in 3-wheel drive format, I'll show you. That's spinning, and again, that isn't. Okay. So to make it into 4 low, 3 low, all you do is shift to neutral again, okay, and then press the 4 low button. Okay, now it's 4 low, and you see I'm able to do that. Shift to drive, okay, and let's go back down. There, it's on 4 low, but that it's on. It's on 3-wheel drive, and that thing's not spinning. These 2 are spinning, so 3 wheels are spinning. Okay, so that's how I do that. If you're interested in how I successfully modified my truck into doing this, come along with me and let's go have some fun together. Okay guys, so for those of you who have been following me on my quest to make a 3-wheel drive conversion out of my truck. Basically, if you were following me, I showed you that this is the 4-wheel drive computer right here, okay? And what I did in my last episode on the ADD actuator disconnect was I snipped this wire right here. This wire and this wire are one, and I also snipped this wire. And in doing so, I basically stopped sending power to my differential. So thereby, when I turn on my 4-wheel drive, it's actually a 3-wheel drive. And then because I snipped this wire and this wire, I wired it so that it'll go back to 4-wheel drive. And that wasn't sufficient for me. The reason was because I was unable to shift that 3-wheel drive high into a 3-wheel drive low for 3-wheel drive low crawling. Okay, so now I have perfected it. Okay, so this is what I did, guys. I reconnected this wire right here, which is the speckled gray, black, red wire. Okay, speckled gray, black, red wire here. Okay, this one right here, and I spliced them back. So now I left this one, the red with black stripe wire. Okay, I left it disconnected like that. Okay, and so if you look at here, it is the stripe black. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I think you can. It's striped black and red, which is the same wire as this one. So I left this to alone. I spliced them, rewired them back to that red switch. Okay, so it's just a 2-prong red switch. Okay, it's an on and off switch only. Okay, so then this is what I added. I discovered that this gray line right here is the ground line for the computer here. So what I did was I separated this wire. I cut it in half, and basically what I did is I connected this wire and to a switch up there as well. And because I spliced the same wire here, not spliced, but cut the same wire, see that gray wire right there? What I did was this one goes straight to ground, right? This one goes straight to ground in the actuator, and so this one goes to ground in the computer. So basically what I did was I pull this one up, and this one goes halfway, and then I reconnected them up there in that three-prong wire. Okay, so the actual ground goes to the middle, and then the other ground goes to this ground right here. Okay, so and then the other ground goes straight to this little spot right here, right there. Okay, it's red now. So as you can see, it goes red here. You can see there, you see red there, the black control switch. Okay, the black toggle. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. All right. So there's 3 little grounds wires. One goes to here, one prong goes to here, and the other prong goes to here. And this one prong, or whichever prong it is, the middle one that goes to the computer, okay, goes to the computer here. The one that goes to the computer here goes straight to the middle up there. Okay, and that's how I wired it up. So when you do that, you're fooling the computer when you're going into 3-wheel drive mode, and you want to go into 3-wheel drive low. You flip that switch, and it switches the ground. Okay, it fools the computer. It switches the ground to here. Okay, and so it fools the computer that your differential is working. Okay, and so thereby allowing you to switch to 3-wheel drive low. If you don't do that, okay, if you don't do that, the computer here will not allow you to switch your 3-wheel drive high to 3-wheel drive low. And that's what I did. I fooled this computer into believing that everything is functioning flawlessly and so that it allows me to switch to 3-wheel drive low. Okay, so that's that. Give me your thoughts on this build. It's a fun build, and you know, this build, I conjured up this idea because some folks, including me, who have a locked front wheel drive, sometimes wishes that they are able to free their front locked differential, and this is the second best in my mind. That it is the second best to make it so that the front differential doesn't bind when you don't really need it to be used in an area where it'll bind. So in a sense, you still have 3-wheel drive, so that does not bind the front differential, if that makes sense. So anyway, hey, you know, if you like this episode and if you think it's informational to you, you might try this. Please like and subscribe so that you can see what I'm doing in my next project. Okay, so that's that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, so here is another view of my toggle switch. To turn it on, just go like that, and then that's how you turn it on. Okay, to turn it off, just flip it like that. So this is how I wire my switches. Notice the blue terminal connectors that goes to the red toggle here, and you'll see the yellow connectors, terminal connectors right there. Those goes to this one right here. So yeah, this is the ground wire that I was telling you about. It goes right here, and as you can see, the gray of the brown wire right there goes to the center of my black toggle switch, which is the real ground to the computer. Okay, there, the real ground to the computer, right in the center. If I could point out, right there. Okay, that eventually goes to the toggle switch here, which is, you'll see the center right there. Okay, and then one of the wire goes to this ground, and one of that wire goes back to that brown wire right there, or the gray wire right there. Okay, so I realize that it's kind of I realize you're going to ask me why did I change those two wires when it came up there. Here, I decided to do it because, number one, these are thicker wire. Yeah, I know you'll probably ask why then I connect these wires straight down to there. The honest truth is I ran out of wires. So, but they still work. Okay, they still work. Okay, judge me. Okay, judge me. But anyway, they still work. And so that's that, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll go on from there. Like and subscribe so that when I do my next video, you'll be notified about it. And that's pretty much it, guys. Well, I'll see you in the next episode.